Hey guys, I got some tips from you. I'm Lisa, I'm a mindset coach, and let's talk about shadow work and the importance of shadowing yourself, guys. This is probably one of the biggest things I do with my clients is we start listening to our inner selves and start shadowing it. And that's what shadowing is. So basically is like, say you're out and about and you see this really nice car, that you want, and you're like, look at that loser, that car, who's he think he is? Why are you being negative about it? It's probably because you are struggling with wishing that maybe you were in that person's position and you had that car. So this is what shadowing work is. So when you feel those feelings of like jealousy, or you get triggered, or you get angry really quickly, we need to step back and ask ourselves why we're feeling these emotions. Why are these emotions coming up at that time? So question yourself. That's basically what shadowing is. And once you start working on shadowing yourself, guys, it is transformative. It just helps you break free from negative patterns. You start to identify subconsciously, the beliefs that are driving your actions. And once you're aware of that, oh my goodness, it breaks cycles. You stop self-sabotaging, you stop hanging out with people that you shouldn't be, or in toxic relationships, or, you start doing things that you were afraid to do, so your fear-based decision making, so it's transformative because it also helps heal any kind of wounds and old emotional wounds that you have, and deeper emotional traumas that you had, because you start realizing and connecting the dots. But one of the best things about shadow working is that it helps you become self-aware, which a lot of us aren't, and it builds your confidence, because when you confront your fears and insecurities, they just start losing their power. You know what I mean? You begin to live like authentically who you are, and you're embracing both your strengths and your imperfections. I also find it really helps improve relationships with other people. Like, I don't know about you, but you could have a conversation with somebody and you could feel very triggered, and you might react in a way that you wish you didn't, or said something you wish you didn't, or got upset when you didn't, or they just made you feel a certain way. But once you realize why you're feeling those ways, because you're shadowing your emotions, you become to have more genuine connections, because you start understanding other people as well, when you do it, because you're like, we're all the same. We all have the same kind of thoughts that run through our mind. It's how we react to them, and noticing them and taking a step back. And that's what shadow working is. Also, it's something that you need to continuously do. Continuous, guys. It's like mental and emotional strength training. So like, if you want to keep your muscles, you got to keep going to the gym and lifting the weights, right? So you got to keep on doing that also in your head. You got to face these inner struggles daily. And when you do, you become so confident because you have control over them. And it's the best feeling in the world. So some simple steps to start your shadow work journey are, one is reflect on your triggers. Notice what situations or people cause these strong emotional reactions, and ask yourself, why do I feel this way? Right? Why? Or what belief is being challenged here? It's questioning yourself. That's the first step, right? Another thing is, and we all say this, all mindset coaches, say this, journaling, guys, like writing stuff down, it kind of helps clear it out of your mind, and seeing it on paper, like it helps explore any kind of hidden emotions, and it helps you connect the dots, maybe with past experiences, or, your present behaviors. That's why it's important to journal and physically write down whatever's triggering you. It just gives you a different perspective. Another is, is practicing self-compassion, something that we don't have, and understanding that no one's perfect. You know, we all have these thoughts, and it's important to be nice to yourself because, you know, it can bring up really uncomfortable feelings when you start shadow working on yourself. So be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself, guys. Remember, healing isn't, you know, it doesn't just keep going. It's all over. Like, you're going to have bad days still and good days. It's part of life, you know? So every step you take is progress, and be proud of yourself. That's something that, you know, people don't realize, that even if it's just one little tiny thing that you did that day, be proud of yourself. Congratulate yourself, you know? And if you're really struggling, you know, because you have some deep-seated trauma, seek help, guys. Invest in yourself, you know. Consider working with like a mindset coach like myself, or a therapist, or somebody else you know that is a coach, because that they'll just help you see, you know, what you're dealing with in a different perspective as well, and give you light where you think, you know, it's not possible, because some people feel so stuck. And embrace your whole self, okay? Your shadows are part of who you are. It is what it is. So by accepting all these parts of yourself, you know, you become more balanced and at peace. So my final thoughts on this shadow work isn't easy, guys, okay? But remember, it's something that you gotta consistently be doing. But it's one of those most powerful tools for self-discovery and transformation, okay? Once you start questioning why you're feeling the way you are, you know, it helps us reclaim control over our lives. It kind of like, it's like you're breaking free from all these limiting beliefs that you've had, and you're stepping into your true potential, right? Isn't that what we all want to do? And it just takes shadowing, asking yourself why you're reacting this way, why you're having these thoughts, why you're feeling that way. So when you shine light on those shadows, okay, that's what we're doing, we're shining light on those shadows, you unlock a path of healing, growth, and lasting change, right? So guys, today, do it. Start today. Start like right after you've watched this. Maybe even the next video might trigger you. Ask yourself why are you feeling that way? You can do it. And I really hope this works. And you're welcome.